I have to tell you two quick stories about Anja. So after she won the award, the Courage Award here in, well, I think it was in LA in 2005, she sent me a great note. Every once in a while I get a note from somebody, and she sends me this note and thanks me for our support. We were behind the scenes supporting the Courage Awards then. And she says, you know, sometime we'd like to meet. So I said, well, you know, I'm coming back from Africa on such and such a date. I think it was in August or September. And I said, maybe we're going to go through Germany. Maybe I could just meet you at the airport, have a cup of coffee, have a Coke. I said, that'd be great. So I'm anticipating now on my 11-hour flight from Johannesburg to Frankfurt, okay, how am I going to find her? I don't know what she looks like. I don't know her. Of course, my wife calls me low tech and high maintenance. So if I weren't so low tech, I could have looked it up, I'm sure, on the internet or something, but I didn't know how to do that. So Leslie Stahl can tell you that. She interviewed me once, and she knows how low tech I am. So anyway, I get to the airport, my wife's with me, and we're looking around, and we spent an hour looking around. I'm thinking, God, I can't find her. This is really nerve-wracking, and you know. So we never found her. So we go home. About a month later, I get this email from her, and she says, sorry, I wasn't at the airport. And I don't remember the exact explanation, but something like, it was this classic Anja. It was like, I was in the hospital, I got hit by shrapnel on a grenade, and I couldn't get to Germany. It's like most people have a flat tire or something. I mean, you know, she's like, I'm in the hospital. Anyway, then she came, I had this opportunity to talk to her about the Neiman Fellowships, and so she came to our home in Decatur, Illinois one time, and somehow we were looking at something, and I said, what is that? She says, well, that's my UN press pass. I said, that's pretty cool. I should have one of those. She says, do you have a color copier? I go, yes. She says, well, go copy it, and then you can figure out how to make one you have the colors right. And then as I'm walking off into the other room to do it, she says, don't forget to copy the back. You need that information too. So, you know, in our own way, we had our own experiences with Anja, and many of you knew her very, very much, you know, much better than I knew her. But the one thing we shared was a similar philosophy in both photography and the people we photographed and the circumstances we photographed them in. So she's probably the last one in the world that would want all of us standing up here talking about her. But I think it's a great tribute to this organization about the kind of person that they support and make it possible to do the reporting and tell the stories about the women who otherwise would not have a voice.